Kofi Mensah rode his bike through the busy streets of Accra early in the morning. He worked as a dispatch rider, carrying packages from one place to another. The job did not pay much, but Kofi worked hard every day. He always thought about his wife, Oma, and how they needed money to pay their rent. That day, something different happened. A special package came to the office. It was marked urgent, and the delivery fee was very high. Kofi quickly chose it, feeling lucky. The address led him to a big, beautiful house in Cantonments. Guards stood at the gate and looked at him carefully before letting him in. The place looked very rich. A maid took the package and said her boss would see it. As Kofi turned to go, he heard a laugh from upstairs. Kofi stopped walking. His heart began to beat very fast. He turned slowly and looked up at the stairs. The laugh came again, soft but clear. It still sounded like Oma. No, it can't be her, Kofi whispered to himself. He told himself he was just tired. Maybe his mind was playing tricks on him. Oma was supposed to be at home. She had told him she would cook his favorite soup that evening. But something did not feel right. Kofi took a small step toward the stairs. Then another. He knew he should leave, but his feet refused to move away. As he reached the bottom of the stairs, he heard a man's voice. Deep. Come. Rich. Come here, the man said gently. Kofi's chest tightened. He slowly climbed the stairs, one step at a time. When he got to the top, the door to a room was slightly open. He pushed it gently. And what he saw broke his world. Kofi stood at the door and could not move. Inside the room, he saw Oma. She was sitting on a soft bed, smiling. A tall man stood close to her, dressed in clean, expensive clothes. Oma looked happy. Too happy. Kofi, she said suddenly, her smile disappearing. The man turned and looked at Kofi with calm eyes. He did not look surprised at all. Kofi felt pain in his chest. Oma, what are you doing here? He asked, his voice shaking. Oma stood up quickly. It's not what you think, she said. But Kofi shook his head. Then what is it? He asked. The man stepped forward. My name is Mr. Badu, he said quietly. And your wife works for me. Kofi frowned. Works? Doing what? Oma looked down and said nothing. Mr. Badu smiled slightly. Some jobs are not easy to explain. Kofi felt anger rise inside him. Something was very wrong. Kofi clenched his fist, trying not to shout. Oma, tell me the truth, he said. Oma looked at him, tears filling her eyes. Kofi, I didn't want you to find out like this, she said softly. Find out what? Kofi asked. Mr. Badu sat down calmly, like nothing was wrong. Your wife came to me months ago, he said. She needed money. Kofi turned to Oma. Why didn't you tell me? He asked. Oma wiped her tears. Because I knew you would say no, she replied. You always wanted to struggle with pride. Kofi felt hurt. So this is better, he asked. Oma took a deep breath. Kofi, I am carrying a child, she said. The room became silent. Kofi's eyes widened. My child, he asked slowly. Oma did not answer. Mr. Badu looked straight at Kofi and said, no. Kofi felt like the ground had disappeared under his feet. He stepped back, shaking his head. No. Oma, tell me he is lying, he said. Oma began to cry harder. Kofi, I wanted to tell you, she said. But I was afraid. Afraid of what? Kofi asked. That you would leave, she replied. Kofi laughed sadly. And this will make me stay, he asked. Mr. Badu stood up slowly. I offered her a better life, he said. No more struggle. Kofi looked around the big room, then back at Oma. So you chose money over me, he said quietly. Oma shook her head. I chose survival, she said. Kofi stood still for a moment. Then he reached into his bag and brought out a small paper. I already knew, he said. Both Oma and Mr. Badu froze. Kofi smiled faintly. This delivery was never a mistake. Oma's tears stopped for a moment. What do you mean? She asked. Mr. Badu's calm face changed slightly. Explain yourself, he said. Kofi held the small paper tightly. This package I brought. I was told to deliver it here and wait, he said. I didn't understand at first. Oma looked confused. Who told you? She asked. Kofi took a deep breath. A man came to the dispatch office last night, he said. He knew my name. He knew about you. Mr. Badu's eyes narrowed. What man? He asked. Kofi looked at him. Someone who said you stole from him, Kofi replied. The room became quiet again. Kofi continued, he said this house is full of secrets. He said if I came today, I would see the truth myself. Oma stepped back slowly. Kofi, what is in that package? She asked. Kofi looked at both of them. Something that would destroy everything. Mr. Badu's face hardened. Open it, he said. Kofi shook his head. No. I was told not to open it here, he replied. Oma looked scared now. Kofi, please, stop this, she said. But Kofi did not move. The man said once this package is opened, there is no going back, he said. Mr. Badu stepped closer. Give it to me, he demanded. Kofi pulled the package back. Why? Are you afraid? He asked. For the first time, Mr. Badu did not answer. Oma looked between both men, her hands shaking. What is happening? She cried. Kofi turned to her. You said you chose survival, he said. But do you even know who you are with? Mr. Badu's voice became cold. You are making a mistake, boy. Kofi smiled slightly. No, he said. I think today, your secrets finally catch up with you.